If you've ever seen those beautiful, natural looking makeup looks, always felt like every time you attempted to create that fresh, natural makeup look that it was aging you or just wasn't enough. Today, I'm going to be teaching you 5 different tips that you can do to create that beautiful, natural, effortless makeup look that's gonna leave you looking youthful and fresh and glowy all day long. And if that's something that interests you, be sure to like this video, send it to a friend, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's jump right into today's video. The first step in getting that beautiful, youthful look in less than 5 minutes, evening out the skin tone. Whenever we have discolorations on the face and blotchiness, it can definitely age us. I like to go in with a skin tint. You can use one of your choice. This is one that I really like for more lighter, natural days that has skincare benefits in it as well, and really just helps to even out my skin tone. I like to apply it onto my face. First, go into a fluffy brush like this to stamp it. It's not going to add a lot of coverage, but it will give us a beautiful, youthful lit from within glow, and I can add more coverage with my other makeup in intentional spot. But you can see how much better that's starting to look on that side. We're just looking a lot more evened out. What's nice about this skin tint too is you can add coverage to it. Then to add extra coverage, we're just going to go into our cream makeup. One thing I love about cream makeup is it helps to hydrate the skin, and hydrated skin is youthful skin. Wears so nicely on top of other makeup. Look at the difference between this side here and that side there. How that just helped even out our skin, got rid of the distractions. So I'll just hit this where I want a little more coverage, but I don't have to place it all over my skin. Sometimes when we apply foundation all over our skin, it can definitely age us. So doing something a little bit more natural is going to help give a softer effect. Step number 2, adding color to your face is so key. As we get older, we lose a lot of color to our face. 2 different ways I like to add color back into my skin. Number 1, going in with a bronzer. You guessed it, cream bronzer, something that adds a little bit of a glow. This is just going to add warmth back into the skin and help add that color that we basically lose as we get older. Gives that nice sun-kissed finish. And yes, even brown girls can wear bronzer too. I stamp that right on top of my cheekbones like that, and I'm going to place that into my temples using that same exact brush that I used to blend out the skin tint. It's going to help melt everything together. And look at how we're looking so much more youthful and lifted. Put some on the forehead, and I like to put some on the center of my nose, but that's totally up to you. Then if you want to go an extra step, go in with a blush. I really love using a good pigmented blush. This blush looks really insane, but it's actually this beautiful berry color that is perfect. If you've ever gotten your color analysis done or a cooler undertone, this is going to be perfect for you because it just gives this beautiful, youthful flush. And I like to place it on the apples of my cheek because it gives me a fuller effect. And for me, I feel like that's more youthful looking. And I'll just put a little bit down the center of my nose. This also is where I naturally get flushed. So following the placement of your natural blush or blush placement is going to give you the most youthful finish. Just going to blend my concealer into that blush so that it's a little softer. Step 3, defining the brows. This truly will make you look so much more youthful and more put together in such a quick amount of time. I like using a clear brow gel personally, or if you want to add some color because you don't have many brows or you have very light brows, you can go in with a tinted brow gel. But I just will run this through my brows to comb the hairs to give me some shape and help to give me some nice lift too. If you don't like yours too bushy, you can tame those down. Look at how much more awake and how it gives me almost an eye lift compared to this side that's looking kind of droopy. Number 4, highlighting the eye. You can do this in so many different ways. You can use eyeshadow, you can use mascara, you can use a lash curler, whatever you want to do. I personally like to go in with a bright eyeshadow shade that is going to highlight the eyes and just use my fingers to stamp that on, starting at the center of my eyelid and then working my way out. This is going to make the light reflect in the center of the eyes and make it the main focal point. Using something that is bright enough and light enough is going to help you make your eyes really, really pop. You can curl your lashes to give you a nice lift and to open the eyes more. I would go in with a curling mascara to help lift the eyes even more and to really open up the eyes a lot more. Something too thick like a volumizing mascara may close the eyes down. We want to keep the eyes nice and bright and open. I'm not going to put on mascara right now because I want to keep it more fresh and natural. If you are someone who maybe doesn't have long lashes, which I don't naturally, I just use a lash growing serum. If you don't have naturally long or full lashes, definitely go in with some mascara. A lengthening or curling mascara is going to be best. Last but not least, tip number 5, using a good lip color to add some color back into the lips. As we get older, we tend to lose a lot of color, not only in our face, but also in our lips. So using something that's going to be pigmented enough to give you a nice juicy glow to the lips and just kind of give a fresh pinky finish. I love this lip oil right here. It just gives that fresh flush lip look without adding too much color. Make it too intense or do lip liner and all that stuff. Now we're creating more contrast in our face and it can actually age us more than making us look youthful and radiant. And there we have it. Fresh, youthful, hydrated, put together makeup in less than 5 minutes that will leave people wondering if you even have any makeup on. Let me know down below which tip you'll be trying out first. And if you you need help choosing your best shades or best colors, I do have my color match form down below, and I also have listed out all of the colors that I did use for this look here. So if there's any shades that you want to try out, definitely feel free to check them out down below in the captions. Let me know what video you want to see next, and I'll catch you in the next one.